talk openly about race with each other. We were real cool with each other, and we started talking about movies. So we recommended a movie to one another. He recommended one to me. I recommended one to him. The movie I recommended to him was Ray with Jamie Foxx, right? It was hot at the time. And he recommended to me the other movie that won an Oscar. I forgot the name of it. But I did watch the movie, and it was good. It was Ludacris and all of those guys in it. Terrence Howard was in it. Crash, I think, was the name of it. So anyway, I watched the movie, and it was pretty good. It was good. I enjoyed it. And I literally gave him the movie Ray on DVD. I gave him the DVD, told him to check it out. And he never watched the freaking film. I literally put it in his hand, and he never watched it. I was really offended by that. But white people don't watch our movies. That was the message to me. They don't do it. But I'm going to tell you all, if you ask any black person that you know, for all my white listeners out there, and for the guy that said all of my listeners are black only and unintelligent, screw you, asshole. For all my white listeners out there, I'm going to recommend this movie to you. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And you can ask any black people in your life if they've seen it and like it. They will all tell you this movie is an absolute classic. The 5 Heartbeats, one of the best films I've ever seen in my life. 5 out of 5 stars. You got to check it out. Can't nobody sing like Eddie Kane Jr. What? Just because I had 1, 2, maybe 2 drinks, and now I'm an alcoholic? Y'all say y'all's a singing group. Why don't y'all sing something? I got nothing but love for you, baby. My office hours are 9 to 5. If you saw it, you know everything I just said. If you didn't, shame on you. You got to see it. Let's go ahead and close this up, man, with the closing commentary. Following the likes of dashing felon Jeremy Meeks, whose mugshot caused an unbelievable internet explosion, now Angela Coates reportedly has Twitter followers swooning. The 22-year-old former jet beauty was reportedly cuffed in Georgia on a disorderly conduct charge. Coates' mugshot somehow made its way onto Twitter, and she has won a slew of admirers, with some even making offers to pay her bail or proposition her for marriage. Coates, whose arrest has spawned the meme PrisonBae, has been compared to Meeks, the Stockton, California light-eyed felon who is currently still in jail on a $1.1 million bail for charges related to alleged gang activity, firearm possession, and violating his parole. As a result of his looks, the very married Meeks was deluged with countless lucrative modeling contracts as soon as his mugshot hit the internet. Coates has been released from jail after a $350 bail was posted on the day she was arrested, and women are not happy about it. They're fighting back and calling her a man. The debate started about our obsession with looks and how we are willing to be lenient on their crimes because we find them physically attractive. It does happen, especially for women. A cop will pull over a hottie, and he is likely to give her a pass if she bats her eyes. Oh yeah, it's true. He probably only pulled her over to get a look at her driver's license and get her name and address. Maybe even peek at her hand to see if she's married. Guys don't get that benefit of the doubt. We don't get that. In this case, though, the guys win. Why? For one, Meeks does not look the same when you actually see him in motion. He looks a lot more like the thug he really is. But Angela, she's just as fine when she's in motion. I've seen her speaking. She spoke out. I saw her video. She looks just as good. In fact, she looks better than her mugshot. For 2, reason number 2 we win. There's a big difference in why they were arrested. Disorderly conduct is not really a crime. It is the excuse cops use to arrest you when you've really done nothing wrong and they really had no reason to arrest you. That's how they get away with abuse in some cases. So Eric Garner's crime was disorderly conduct. That's their excuse for killing him. I was arrested for disorderly conduct before. The interesting thing is, no one told me why I was being arrested until I was booked the next morning, 8 hours after my arrest. At that time, I was told I was being booked for resisting arrest. Yet I still didn't know what I was arrested for. When I got to court, I told my lawyer, I said, look, they're saying I resisted arrest, but no one's told me why I was arrested. Isn't that a problem? So instead of using that as my defense, he went back and let them know, hey, what was he arrested for? And then he was informed me that my official charge was disorderly conduct. I guess they couldn't think of anything else, but needed an excuse to justify shooting me in the back with a taser. So they did so by saying I was resisting arrest, and I was being arrested for disorderly conduct. It is a bullshit charge in most cases, as it was with mine, and as we've all seen it was with Eric Garner. Jeremy Meeks, on the other hand, he's a thug. He's a real criminal. That's why he's still in jail with a $1.1 million bail, and she got out of the county for $350. I'm sorry, ladies. Our sexy mugshot model is better than yours. And that's my commentary for today. I love it. I enjoyed that, actually. That was pretty fun. Yo, that's my show, y'all. Thanks for joining me. I want to say big up to my boy Latone Hart. He hosts a show called The 730 Show. You can catch him live on Spreaker.com, Stitcher.com, and also iTunes. I want to say big up to my girl Lavinia. She does a show with her partner called Just Thinking Out Loud. You can catch them on Stitcher.com, the Nerdy Black Chicks. I also want to say big up to Murray Riley Jr. He does a show called the Stomp and Shout Talk Show on Spreaker.com. And also on Spreaker.com, you can catch Juice Talk Radio with Lisa Marie, a.k.a. Miss Giggles. I want to thank you all for listening, man. Have a great day. Keep it humpy. And I want to say to all of you all, peace out. Press your crease out. Keep the police out while I bust his niece out. And I'm out of here like last year. Peace.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?